And be reviewing the New Year's 2017 units. I think they're really good. In my opinion, these are the units that I've been waiting for. I've been excited about these units actually since the game came out, like last April. I believe that's when it came out. So very excited about them. I'm probably going to be summoning this banner, even though I didn't summon the New Year's 2018 banner. I forgot what last year was. It's weird saying last year was 2018. But anyway, even though I didn't summon that banner, I do think that this banner is more what I'm looking for. And I will show you guys why. The two units that I have been very excited for a while are this Bell and this Gareth. More so the Gareth, to be honest, for me, but both of them are really good. So I've been excited for these units for a while, and I didn't realize that they were going to be on the same banner. They are on the same banner, so I really think I'm going to be summoning this banner. Which is not too far-fetched because, the next war game, I'm going to be getting quite a bit of Iris. So I'm very excited about that, and hopefully we'll be able to summon all 10 steps on this banner, especially since it's only going to cost 3,800 Iris, which I'm completely fine with. I really enjoy this. I know a lot of people don't enjoy the first draw being 200. I do, because I'm not going to be drawing just once. I'm not going to be doing just the first draw, and I know I've done that before, but the majority of the time, I'm not going to be doing that. So I'm completely fine with this kind of banner setup here, and I like it because it costs 200 less Iris. So anyway, enough rambling. This is not my first impression. I know I do those videos. But this is not a first impression video. This is just a unit review because I have already looked at them, kind of discussed them with a friend and stuff like that. So the first thing I'm going to be looking at is Gareth. I really enjoy this Gareth a lot, actually, and I'll show you guys why. His endurance is 797. That's really high. I'm not sure if it's the highest in the game, but it is definitely a competitor if it's not the highest. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. If not, I might do a little bit of research into that. His HP is over 3,000. It's 3154. Strength 822. Which is decent for a defense type unit. That's not bad strength. It would be bad strength if it was a physical attack type, but that's around balance type strength. Balance type, maybe a little bit more than that, a couple hundred more than that probably. But anyway, his special arts. Allies avoid KO X1 only when HP is above 1%. So, yeah, I'll get into what that means a little bit later. And then remove when HP is below 1%. It is now a little bit later, and so above 1%. So I think my team usually has around 4,000, 4,500 HP a piece. So say they have 4,000 HP a piece. 1% of that is 40. I know that sometimes units get down to like 1 or 2 HP just by random chance, but think of how many times your units are actually sitting at below 40 health. Not very often. So that actually saves anything. It's crazy. And I'll tell you, I don't think I have ever been a fan of any special arts, in Wargame at least, that wasn't an AoE attack. I only use AoE attacks in Wargame. But I think this might change that. I think this is really good. I think that if you use this as your first special arts, and then, I don't know how that would work, though. Thinking about it, I don't know how you would make this your first special arts and then guarantee that your second special arts would be an AoE attack, if you do get 2 special arts off, which sometimes happens. Not very often, but sometimes. But, we'll mess with some settings and stuff and see how that works. But anyway, I do really, really enjoy this. And, I might not enjoy it as much when I'm executing it, and I might go back to using only AoE attacks. But I at least want to try it. And, if I do end up actually summoning this banner, which I do want to. So, his first skill, foes fast 75% taunt and penetration rate minus 30% for 4 turns. So, 75% taunt is pretty high. That's actually really high taunt on this character. Especially since he is a tank, this is really good. And I know they put these kind of attacks on tanks, for a reason. But it's a really good move for him. And the penetration rate minus 30% is just, icing. It just makes him tankier, which is pretty crazy. But anyway, self, counter, and guard rate plus 50% for 4 turns. So, yeah, I mean, he's a tank, and then he gets beefier once you use his skill. Counter and guard rate plus 50%. We also don't have any assists or anything, any unit skills that can wipe this buff off, I do not believe, at this point. So that's pretty crazy. Counter and guard rate, an extra 50% chance to do either of those things anytime he's attacked, which he will be attacked very often because he is going to be taunting. After this, we have a high physical attack with a temporary strength boost and heal 25% of damage. So, he's not going to be doing as much damage as your normal character, but he's at least going to be healing 25% of the damage that he is doing, which is really good. I don't have to explain why that's good. It's just really good. So, what you're going to want to set him to in Wargame is buff, because the first skill that you're going to want to use is the self, counter, and guard rate plus 50% skill. Because you want to have the counter and guard rate up before you taunt your opponents. Now, I will point out that this is a fast skill. However, his agility stat is 319. That is extremely low. Even though it's fast, it might not be going first. So, if you're worried about that, might want to put a little bit of an agility assist on there, like Summer Hestia of 2018. She does a huge agility boost. I believe so does Sacred Fire Hestia, the Familia one. She does a huge agility boost as well. Something like that, that boosts agility, you might want to do that. The Makoto from the Tsubaki, not Makoto, the Tsubaki from the New Year's 2018 banners, which are still up, would also be a good fit for him because it has a huge dexterity stat and then a couple of good buffs for, a tank to have. But yeah, you are going to want to set it to buff, at least in my opinion. And then after that, the second ability that you would want to use would be the taunt, obviously. And then hopefully just the third skill, the high physical attack with the heal. So I do think that they probably have set it up to where it'll do something along those lines, but I guess it'll just, time will tell. Whenever Wargame starts, we'll see how that happens. But anyway, I did waste a lot of time on him, I know, and I probably will on Bell as well, but I will try to move a little bit faster after we get through these 2 units, because I do think these are the best too. His stats, I don't know what I was thinking there. His strength is 1407, his agility is 812, so that's actually really high agility, and a pretty good strength stat, like over 1400 is going to be good. Pretty much all the time. So that's not bad. Nothing to scoff at there. We have New Year's Strike as his special arts, foes ultra physical attack with 30% seal. So he is a seal based unit. I really like this because seal is really good. It's especially good when you're running a tank. So I think these 2 units will be really good together. Because they can only use their normal attack. Gareth taunts them. He just absorbs all the normal attacks, and you just destroy them. So, if it works like that, I do think that people are going to be running more seal assist, and seal resist, and taunt resist maybe. So I'm actually considering running seal resist because we do have the Ryu from the Christmas banner that is doing seal, and she's pretty used in Wargame at the moment. And we also have some Kinos floating around. So that is something that you might want to be watch out for. So his first ability, foe mid physical attack with ultra critical rate. This is going to make him more relevant in like Record Buster and Familia raids, boss fights, stuff like that. So that's cool. I wish it was AoE, but we can't always have what we want, I guess. His next skill is a foe's fast mid physical attack with 15% seal and temporary strength boost. So I do really like this. 15% is not much, I know, but that's still a pretty decent chance. Like, you're going to be playing a lot of games, and 15% is nothing to, nothing to scoff at. I don't know why I've said that twice. But anyway, it really isn't. Like, it's not bad. But anyway, null physical attack X2 except special arts. So me and my friend were talking about this yesterday. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. It's really good. If you set him to buff, he uses this. He has, he negates the first 2 special arts. With Chloe, he'll negate 4 special arts, the first 2 physical attacks. With Chloe, he'll negate 4. What if you're playing against the Magic team? Then that turn was completely wasted because they're not going to be physically attacking you. However, I know you can't just live with that fear, so it's still worth using. However, even if you do use it and do have Chloe, that only stops the first 4 attacks. That's if you're playing against the physical team. That's 1 turn. That's 4 characters. That's 1 turn. That you don't take damage. So that's pretty much just, it's a free turn, but you're also not dealing any damage. So double-edged sword kind of there. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I guess I'm just gonna have to test it out, put it into use a little bit before I decide for sure how I feel about it. But we'll see. The only thing that is wrong with him, and I know that this unit came out a year ago, and we didn't really have the strength buff units back then, but he doesn't have any strength buff at all, or any attack buff at all. So he does have the temporary strength boost, but that's not what I mean. I mean like a 75% strength boost, or like a 75% attribute boost, or 60%, or something like that. Like the characters nowadays have, he doesn't have those. And that doesn't bother me on Gareth because he is a tank. He's not meant to, deal a ton of damage. But Bell is. And I don't like that. I do think that the way that he will be very good is paired with Chigusa, Fushikaden Chigusa, with the 35, I believe, percent strength boost, 30 or 35. I do, however, think that he will be good with Orion, because Orion does a 35% strength boost as well to your team, and that's why I'm not as worried about summoning for him, because I am going to be summoning for Orion, and, I think that they'll be fine. I think that the 35% will be fine. But as of now, that is the only thing that really bothers me about this character, is that he doesn't have a strength boost at all. But anyway, next we have allies, magic plus 15%, and foes light resist minus 15%. This will be pretty good with the previous units. Can't remember which banner it is. It may be the New Year's 2018 banner, the New Year's 2018. I guess 2019 banner. Are these the 2018 units? I guess this is this year's New Year's banner. I don't know what I'm talking about, but this will be pretty good. I think they're the ones that have the light attacks, so we'll have to, you'll have to check that out and see, but this will be good with those. I know that there was a banner recently that had a bunch of light units on it, but that's the Freya. She's not bad, and she has a magic stat of 584. So on to the next banner. This banner doesn't impress me as much. Besides Hestia's art, I love Hestia's art. It doesn't impress me as much. So we have Mikoto, the only magic attack unit on this banner. Well, she's a balanced type, but the only magic-based unit on this banner. She has a 446 in agility, pretty bad, an 1100 in magic, and then her special arts is an ultra-light magic attack to foes. That's very, very basic. It doesn't even have a strength, a magic boost or a seal or a stun. It's just ultralight magic attack. Anyway, we have her first skill is foe mid-light magic attack and light resist minus 35% for 4 turns. That's cool, I guess, but we have other units that just do stuff like that better, in my opinion. Then we have a foe's fast mid-light magic attack with a 15% slow. The slow on there is pretty cool. However, we have, the Summer Hestia that slows, and just the 15% slow is different than 15% seal in my opinion, because seal hurts a lot more than slow. Slow does hurt, because speed is a huge thing in Wargame right now, or just in general. But I think that seal, the 15% chance of seal is a little bit better than the 15% chance of slow. Allies magic plus 45% for 4 turns. Lily has that. Like, that's all I'm going to say about that. Lily has that. Lily is better. Just in general, better than her. I think that Lily can just encompass Chigusa and Makoto right here and just do them both better in one character. The Winter Lily is what I'm talking about. The Christmas Lily that just came out last month. That's what I'm talking about. So, Chigusa has a 1122 magic stat. She's a healer. 661 agility, not as bad as Makoto. 724 dexterity, pretty beefy. Dexterity right there. Her special arts is allies ultra heal and 50% HP regen for 1 turn. I actually like this for Wargame too, and I'll tell you why. It's because the ultra heal will trigger at the start of the turn. So say it's later in the match, your units are running low on health, she uses this. Ultra heal. That heals a lot of damage. I'm not exactly sure the exact percent that heals. I can look it up and put it in the description for you guys. Or if I find it, I'll put it in the description for you guys. But yeah, it heals a lot. So it heals at the start of the turn, so your units probably aren't going to die that turn. And then at the end of the turn, it heals 50% of their HP back. So it's crazy. It's like a free turn. It's really good, in my opinion. So I actually do like that for Wargame as well. And that goes along with the, non-AoE special arts in Wargame. These two I actually kind of like. I'm not sure how much I will like this one, actually using it, but I would like to see it. Like, I'm not going to be able to use it, but you guys tell me what you think about it, and hopefully I'll get to see it, be used maybe against me or in somebody else's video or something like that. Anyway, her first skill, ally fast high heal to an ally, prioritizes an ally with lower percentage HP. Said ally a lot of times right then. So pretty much it just heals the ally with the lowest HP and is a fast high heal. So Lily does that when she counters, right? Like, it's not a high heal obviously, but she does that when she counters. Like, it's just better. Like, I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. Lily does that better, and it's not even a skill. It's just her count. It's just her passive. Emerald Shine, foe's 50% seal. That's good. I wish I had an attack with it. However, 50% seal. That's half the time you're gonna seal, which I think is really good. Seal is a monster in everything, but in Wargame especially, seal hurts. So definitely dig that. That's what she has going for her right there, is that skill. Divine Waters allies 15% HP regen for 4 turns. I'm going to say it again. Lily does 35%. She's just better. I think Lily, like I said before, is just a better combination of these two characters. So I just, if you have the Winter Lily, don't worry about this banner at all, in my opinion. Unless you just want the characters for collection, I definitely wouldn't worry about it because I just think she does their job better. But anyway, this Hestia, Magic 580, not bad. Allies sleep resist plus 100%. Magic resist would be insane at 100%. Like, destroy magic teams everywhere. But anyway, allies sleep resist plus 100% and foes magic resist minus 15%. So that's not bad. It's not bad at all. We have been seeing a lot of magic buffs on assists, like 15% magic buffs. And now we get to see 15% magic resist debuffs, which I enjoy seeing, since we've been seeing magic buffs so much lately. And then sleep resist plus 100% is not bad, even though it's not really a problem in Wargames. So, this would be more for like a Reveria Record Buster. This would actually be really good for a Reveria Record Buster because if memory serves correctly, she does have sleep ailment a lot of the time. So I think this would actually be really good for that. So if you guys are into Record Buster, I kind of recommend this unit for that. So this might be the Record Buster unit of the banners. That's not bad. I don't know though. Like I don't know. use your judgment, but I think this unit would be better in Record Buster. Still not going to recommend summoning this banner just for her, though, because I don't think that's really worth it, especially because she's an assist and has a lower chance of pulling her. Definitely don't think it's worth it. But, like I said, if you really want her, if you really think she'd be good for your Record Buster team or maybe even your Wargame team, sure, you do you. But personally, I don't think she's really worth it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do want to just go ahead and say a little bit about team composition I've been thinking about, which is Gareth, Lily, the winner Lily, the one that I've been talking about, Almighty Fighter Asfi, and then a damage healer. Like maybe this bell right here, maybe Honor Secession Bell, maybe Levi, something that can deal huge amount of damage. And I do think that team would be crazy because it would be so tanky. Like Lily healing all the time with her passive. Her passive, her HP regen, her like higher HP. What is it? Healing buff. I guess that's what it would be called. Asfi with her AoE attack reduction, damage reduction, just then the heal on Asfi, Gareth's taunt. Like, I think that team would be crazy, and that's what I'm going for, hopefully, on this banner. I'm probably not going to max Gareth because I never max the character that I want to max, but as you guys know, I'm really excited to summon, and I'm really excited to see what I get. So, just a thought on that. Tell me, guys, what you think about that team comp in the description. Let me know. Before I go, the last thing I want to talk about is this whale box right up here. I don't like spending a lot of money back to back. However, probably going to get this. As you guys can see, it is a Star Bond Assist, Adventure, 3 11-draw tickets, 4-star guaranteed, an 11-draw 3-star guaranteed ticket, and then all the Falna and Exilia and stuff that they have been giving lately. I think that's a really, really good box. It does cost 200 more paid iris than normal. However, that's still I would be buying that much anyway. So that's fine. Because you get more stuff. And the Star Bonds are awesome. I could max my Lily and my Hestia, my Crunchyroll banner Hestia, which I've been wanting to max for a long time. So that is awesome. Hopefully going to be getting that soon, and I'm going to be getting the Aurario mini loot bag for sure. I have enough paid iris to get that right now. If you guys do feel like getting that, I think that is really worth it. You could just get Sears Lunchbox, grab the 100 paid iris from that, and then get that loot bag. It's just 4-star guaranteed, 11-draw ticket, I believe. Yeah, that's all that it is. But it's only 100 paid iris. I think that's worth it. For sure. So it's just general pool unit, that kind of thing. It's crazy to see 2 loot boxes in the shop at the same time, though. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this video helpful. I will be putting this video out later today. Hopefully, I am having a little bit of internet problem, so if not later today, it'll be tomorrow. But hopefully today. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Keep an eye out for the Whalebox summoning video that I'm going to be doing at some point in the future. And then after the Wargame season, because I'm not going to have enough iris before then, hopefully expect the New Year's 2018 banner. I guess the new one's the 2019 banner. But yeah, be expecting that pretty soon, hopefully. So yeah, thanks guys for watching again, and I will see you next time. Peace.